In today's video, top 10 best restaurants in Las Vegas. For tourists, Las Vegas is the best dining city in the United States, with an abundance of choices for every taste and budget, from the stunning Michelin-starred fine dining to mind-boggling buffets. It boasts the greatest number of eateries by standing world-class chefs. As a result, choosing where to eat when visiting can be overwhelming. So we've created a list of the top picks of different styles and types of food to help narrow the field and make easy decisions. Before beginning, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Let's start with our top 10 restaurants in Las Vegas. Number 1. Joel or Bunchin. This jewel in the MGM Grand isn't the only best fine dining meal in Vegas. It's the best in the US and maybe the world. None of other famed Michelin 3-star eateries in Paris and Europe can touch this. Nicknamed Chef of the Century, the amasser of way more than Michelin stars than anyone else ever, Bunchin is simply the greatest living chef. And this, not Paris or Hong Kong or Dubai, is his flagship. Who's eaten here and has ever disagreed that a meal is absolutely the best here? Best meal in Vegas, says Hiller without hesitation. He covers Vegas dining for a living. It's confusing, but the chef also has a more casual eatery nearby, Altier Rue Bunchin, that some visitors mistake for the stunning gem. Number 2. Gold Steer. This steakhouse is the oldest in Vegas. While so many top spots of its era have vanished, Gold Steer is busier and hotter than ever. Waiters in white uniforms do tableside Caesar salad, the bon de versol, and create extravagant flaming art and fiery banana fosters, while the top starter is a multi-tiered cold seafood platter. Anyone and everyone who has visited Vegas in the past half-century has eaten here. From race car drivers to top athletes to models, singers, and actors, an incredible verse of the city. But the most frequent guests were the Rat Pack and Bo Sinatra. Dean Martin ate here so often, had their own booths, and you can still get Chairman of the Board custom off the dinner menu, which he enjoyed here countless times. Eating here is a trip back in time to old Vegas, but the food is great. Number 3. Sterling Brunch. Bally's Vegas is a brunch-mad weekend town, but this is hands down the king of them all. First is one of the tiny handful of bottomless champagne brunches in America, actually serving real champagne, Perrier, Joulet, Grand Brut, and lots of it. The simply deluxe all-you-can-eat slate also includes a caviar station, raw bar sushi, whole lobster tails, lamb chops, and made-to-order stunning desserts. It's opulent and fun, and if you prefer screwdrivers or mimosas, fresh OJ to straight French bubbly is also on the house. For a non-all-you-can-eat option, Hiller recommends Bardot, James Beard winner Michael's Mina's French Brassiere in Aria. Number 4. Sparrow and Wolf. Is in Chinatown, but it's not Chinese. Both Hiller and Quideza love this place. Creative and very electric chef, driven small plates, and designed for sharing and sampling. And the menu is all over the map. Includes things you won't see anywhere in town, like wood-roasted lamb neck, chanterelles, crispy shallots, and cherry or an Asian-flavored take on Middle Eastern kofta meatballs made with grass-fed beef, or skate wing with Alabama white barbecue sauce. Chad Taiwan is another excellent non-Chinese Chinatown spot, specializing in Thai small plates. Number 5. RM Seafood, Mandalay Bay. The initials belong to Rick Monin, widely considered the top seafood specialized chef and cookbook author in America. Monin graduated first in his class at the prestigious Culinary Institute of America, got 3 stars from New York Times for Oceania, then moved to Las Vegas and opened up a new flagship, RM Seafood. He also wrote the definitive seafood cookbook, Fish Without a Doubt, works with the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and is on the cutting edge of sustainability and gets amazing fish. Another often overlooked spot with impeccable sourcing, ultra-fresh product from around the world is Estario Milos, the Greek fine dining spot from Montreal that has a wonderful outpost in the Cosmopolitan. Number 6. Bar Mesa, Morimoto, and Nobu. The vast majority of sushi in this country is simply not good and uses very poor quality fish. And Las Vegas has a lot of options from superlative to terrible. But these eponymous eateries, all by legendary sushi chefs, do it right. At Bar Mesa in Aria, every day Chef Mesa Takayama receives a new seafood shipment straight from Japanese coastal waters, and also top quality, rare Japanese beef, and a great Japanese craft beer, sake, and whiskey program. Morimoto and MGM Grand, for which eponymous superstar chef owner and original Iron Chef Morimoto impeccably sources amazing fish, while the world's largest Nobu is another namesake eatery of a world-class chef with world-class sourcing in Caesar's Palace. The key to great sushi is great suppliers, and these have that down to a science. Number 7. Best Buffet, Buffet at the Wynn. To be fair, these behemoths are constantly upgrading, adding new bells and whistles, and Wynn benefits from having one of the most recent major top-to-bottom revamps. The space is stylish. It's Steve Wynn after all, and the seating is broken into lots of smaller dining, creating a fancy restaurant feel, sense of intimacy that is opposite of the usual carnivorous all-you-can-eat aesthetic. The food selection is huge, with distinct stations for meat carving, made-to-order tortillas, and street tacos, and the only Argentinian wood-burning parlor grill on a strip buffet. Especially impressive is the Asian section, with lots of dim sum options, cook-to-order ramen, made-to-order Peking duck buns, and the seafood zone, which solves the Penarial Buffet problem of picked-over crab legs and shrimp with a giant two-sided rotating ice display. So while guests are serving themselves, chefs are always rebuilding and restocking on one side. The entire menu is revamped quarterly, and the best of all for our folks really doing it Vegas style. Wynn offers an endless pour option for an extra $18 that includes a decent slate of all-you-can-drink adult beverages. Number 8. If you're a burger fan, this one's for you. 2 great picks of perfectly made, middle-of-the-road burgers are Holstein's in the Cosmopolitan and Gordon Ramsay Burger, Planet Hollywood, which lives up to the star chef's name. Using really first-rate fresh ingredients, Ramsay's meat is a mixture of ground brisket, chuck, and sort rib, and patties are brushed with imported English Devonshire butter on the wood-fired grill, which burns a mix of apple and alderwood. Brochet buns are exceptional, dotted in white, and black sesame seeds and baked fresh daily. The burgers are juicy, meaty, flavorful, and perfectly cooked, but it's novel combinations that push it over the edge. Of course, Vegas has an outpost of just about every fast food burger joint in America, and especially for late night revelry, you can never beat a White Castle. Number 9. Best Steakhouse, SW and Cut. The signature steakhouse at Wynn uses Steve Wynn's initials and was first bought in Vegas and one of the first 3 in the US to serve real Kobe beef when imported from Japan. Most Kobe and much Wagyu in Sin City and elsewhere is still bogus, but SW has the finest slate of both. Cut and Pozzolo hits all the key steakhouse elements out of the park. Great meat, fantastic sides and starters, first-rate service, and a great wine and cocktail program. It's flawless. And number 10, Pizza Rock is an outpost of San Francisco's acclaimed Tony Pizza Napolitana. Tony's concept is to perfectly and authentically replicate numerous regional pizza styles, from New Haven to Detroit to Napolitan. All to do this right. The West Coast restaurant has 7 different ovens burning wood, coal, gas, and uses electricity at different temperatures up to a blistering 1,000 degrees, each perfectly suited to that particular style of pizza cooked in it. Pizza Rock only has 4 ovens, which is still 3 more than just about every other pizzeria on earth. Pizza Rock is in the heart of downtown, just off Fremont Street, and was voted best pizza in Las Vegas by readers of the city's Journal Review newspaper. That brings us to the end of today's video. Do let us know in the comments, what's your favorite restaurant from all of them? Thanks for watching.